So I've never really been a Halo fanboy. I played the first two. The first one really left me kind of cold. The second one I enjoyed a lot. And then other than messing around with some of the multiplayer at some 360 time period, forget which one it was, that's kind of my relationship with it. So just because, I've been enjoying Xbox lately, so I downloaded the beta a couple of weeks ago for Halo Infinite, and I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed it. The controls, the time to kill, some of the really cool moves, like the grapple hook was really fun, things like that. So it's really the first time I've been excited for a Halo game. So I figured I was, perusing the internets today and looking at the news, and I saw that one of the things the Halo team dropped today is, I guess, their Inside Infinite, which is kind of keeping the fans abreast. It's like a PR thing. And they dropped a bunch of new images. So I figured we could look at those together and let's see what we think. All right, so here we go. These are the new images that they dropped. And my understanding is these are real time. These are not, from cutscenes, or these are not processed or rendered in such a way that they work for movies, but these are the models that you'll be seeing in the game. I'm not a visual whore. I'm not like I have to have the best graphics. I mean, these are generic. They're fine. I have no response to these other than okay. These are just background Marines, right? It's like okay, that'll work. Let's see what else we got. This is the new Craig, right? This is the guy who looked like shit. I didn't know Craig was the Spartan killer. I thought Craig was like a good guy. I don't. It's been a while since I saw that trailer from last year. But this guy looks pretty fucking good, actually. And this is real time. I know in the campaign trailer they showed him in the last shot was in game. Pre-rendered cutscene. But this looks clearly in game. You can tell by like this little part. You can tell by the toes here. I think I think it looks really good. I want to compare this to, a character. Not that it matters. I don't care. I'm just curious because there's so much, competition and I don't know, hate directed. Where it's like, oh, PlayStation's better and Xbox is better, and I'm just like, I want to compare this to some of the enemies in Horizon and just get a comparison. Let's actually do that real quick. Let's do. All right, so here's what we got. All right, so here we go. Real time. That's comparable. That's right. There's not. This is. Now this is actually we're actually seeing this running in engine in game. In a cutscene that's in real time. So whereas this is just still isolated, but if we take them for their word that this is a character that's running around in real time at this level, this guy's lit. He's posed. The resolution's higher on the Halo one. If you were to show me both of these, I would say they look the same. In terms of the same level of quality, right? I don't look at one of these and go, oh, shit, man. But, I do is the game, though. The game Horizon looks a hell of a lot better. Just because, it's just an insanely talented studio, and also because they have a lot more control over what they're showing you at any given moment. Fanboys are. They got all, you could argue here that it's like, Aloy's eyes aren't, and they're not. It's kind of creepy. They had this happen, and this is not finished, but they had this happening, and I don't even know if you'll notice it, but I noticed it in Gears of War 5 when the characters would be talking to each other, and they clearly their eye lines weren't matching. This is great. This is so disturbing and strange. She's like, here, I care about you. Take this water, and she's just like, zombie looking off. But yeah, these guys look about. Aloy's hair is staggeringly cool. But in terms of these characters, yeah, it seems parody. All right, let's keep going. Who's this guy? This is an elite, looking better than ever, still agile and deadly. Again, forgive me because I don't know Brutes and Banished and the little goofy guy. I don't track this shit. Not because I don't like it. I just, like I told you at the beginning of this video, it's not my world, man. I've never really been a Halo guy. But this guy looks great. Again, one of my favorite shooters the last few years was Dusk, right? I mean, you know what Dusk looks like. You know, this is Dusk game PC. If you've never seen it, it's a brilliant fucking one of the best FPSs in a very long time. But this isn't a joke. This is what they look like. I mean, it was made by one dude, and it's just fucking phenomenal. But I don't need what a lot of people seem to need in their games. But so I don't really care, other than I just think these are neat looking. I mean, I'm not, I'm not like immune to cool graphics. It's just I don't think it makes a game. Let's see. Why can't I move the thing around? It doesn't matter. All right, let's see. Yeah, he's cool. Oh, look at the little details. I don't know what that is. Is that a knife sheath or is that like bullets? Who the fuck knows? But it's cool. I dig it. Okay, what else we got? Who is this? Isn't this more of the same? Isn't this the same guy? Render of a brute berserker. Well, now I'm a little confused. Doesn't matter. But this guy is this guy, isn't he? Rendered of a banished Spartan killer. Well, he's got a little cousin down here. He's pretty much the same goddamn thing. Let's see what he looks like. Yeah, I mean, he looks great. I mean, you could look at the eyebrows and go, the eyebrows, at least in this shot, although you can tell they're there's some volume to them. This just almost looks like drawn on texture, and there's like just pure flat on the model, but that's not what it is. Yeah, he looks great. I dig him. I mean, imagine having a game and your enemies look like this, and you're acting like this is crap. I don't understand. Now, again, I'm talking about these images. The trailer itself, I mean, we'll boot that up in a second. And then we're just looking at a close-up. I guess Craig is not an actual guy named Craig. I mean, I know he wasn't named Craig, but I guess he's a suite of enemies or a type of enemy that people are just calling Craig. He's not literally one character. Although doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I play. Yeah, he looks cool. I mean, now, I don't think he looks as good as Aloy's close-up that Sony released recently, right? Like Aloy close-up. I mean, that's damn impressive. And I definitely would say that she looks better than, Craig looks. That compared to, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty, now again, I mean, yeah, I mean, again, if it really is apples to apples, there may be reasons this doesn't track with that in terms of your, comparison, and I don't think you'll notice it, but it is interesting to kind of look at the sense of nuance on this, and look at the eyebrows on this character, and then look at this, right? I mean, there's no question there. Now, again, she's the star of the game, and he's just a grunt, and no one's going to get this fucking close. It doesn't matter. It's the game that's more fun that wins, but this is the pilot, who in the trailer did not look very good. I thought he looked kind of shitty, but here he kind of looks like Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac's going to sue somebody. He looks okay. What's weird about this guy is his proportions seem weird. Like his actual design, his resolution and execution, like the helmet looks nice and stuff, but there's something about his actual, I'm not an artist, obviously. It may be that this bulk here is throwing my brain off, but the head feels like it's the wrong size, or there's enough neck, but I don't know, something feels weird about this guy. And I thought the same when I saw him in the trailer. He felt a little off. What are these fucking things? 2 jackals. Okay, let's see what we got. God damn it, fucking Windows, you fuck. I mean, I don't like their design. I think they look stupid. They're super cartoony, which I don't really like, but whatever. That's, I don't care. They'll be fine to shoot. These guys look okay. Out of everything we've seen so far in this drop, these are probably the least impressive. Wondering why, though. I think it's The design doesn't help. The armor looks just as good as it has. The weapons look just as good as it has. You know what it is? I think when you're dealing with a creature this exposed, and you know, it's like if you're gonna show me the gums, I want to see the moistness and the you know, the saliva. And if you're gonna show me the teeth, I want to see some corrosion and some plaque and some, you know, it's like there's the minute you start opening up the design, I think there's a requirement, because that's the thing. It's like when you have to look at that brute guy, you got to zoom in real close to see where it gets really shitty, right? But here you don't even have to zoom in close. You've got this big section where your eye is drawn, and then your eye is drawn there, but it just doesn't look all that good. Even look here, how this line is just a perfect line. It doesn't look like this skin is you know, because this almost looks like his skin was ripped, but it's a perfect rip. You know, it just feels a little weird. I don't like these. These are not good. If I was directing this game, I'd go back to the art director and say, can we maybe do something more on those? Okay. I like this design. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Like the rhino. All right, what do we got? What do we got? That's neat. I like this guy. This guy's awesome. Yeah, I like all the, you know. I mean, again, you know, this is not like an art review. I'm not an artist or an art director. I'm just, as a fan and as a geek and as a gamer, I think these guys are fine. I don't look at this and go, whoa, that's fucking awesome. It's fine. But it's a grunt. What else? What do you want him to be? Ooh, that guy's cool. Cool design. Who's this? This is the render of another Spartan killer. I think this is the one they had in the trailer, who was like a new character. Everything's so dry. I don't like that. Again, okay, Jaffe, we'll let Phil Spencer know. Noted. You don't like that it's dry. I know. I'm just saying it. Just, you know, see this nice shine, which is great. It feels like they need more of that kind of liquidy, nasty shit going on. I like how these Predator jaws actually have armor. That's really fucking cool, man. I don't think I've seen that before. Predator might have had armor around those, but I don't remember it if he did. Yeah, this looks good. It's really cool. This is a really cool guy. I can't wait to fight this. Again, I don't know if there's one guy or a bunch of these dudes, but these are those things which I didn't understand. They're Zeta, the Skimmers. I don't know what the fuck they do. They look like they work together. They're really cool, though. I dig their costumes. It's very Star-Lord / Grifter from DC Comics. Yeah, this guy's cool. This guy's really cool. Oh, and he's a little bit like Watto from Phantom Menace. Yeah, I dig this guy. He's really, really neat. I hate these characters. These are terrible. The grunts are stupid. Somebody told me, they said, well, you know, Jaffe, if you're a Halo fan, you have to love the grunts. The Halo fans love the grunts, so they're never going to get rid of them. I'm like, all right, whatever. They're dumb. They're so dumb looking. And what are the little purple guys? What are those fucking guys? Are they in here? All right, so that's all the characters. But see, yeah, okay, so again, how much does it matter? You know, this is what they really look like, you know, in the context of the game that's moving so fucking fast that it's a stupid exercise. It's fun. It's fun to look and be all, and geek out and get all nuanced. But in the context of gameplay, what you really want is you want a good, quick read, and you want a design that is such that when you hit it and it reacts, it's got enough of a silhouette that you can actually read the reaction, either in terms of it taking damage or that it's about to do a move. Yeah, it's kind of weird though, because when you look at it like this, you know, it's one of those things. It's like when you look at it like this, and then you actually look at it like this. Halo camp. In fact, I think it's here. If you go all the way up to the top, and you watch the campaign overview, it really, I mean, right? Who gives a shit? You're not gonna see it like that. You're gonna see it, you know, like this, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what they look like, as long as they can read, or as long as they read to you as a player. Isn't that weird that sometimes, you know, an entire series will get loved or hated on the internet because of, like, you know, screenshots and, you know, trailers cut just a certain way. But if you then just show people the gameplay, it's like that. Like, look at that. I mean, watch this. This is so nuts. Like, here's... Okay, so here's this guy right here, right? That's how you're going to encounter the guy, right? That's how your experience with him is going to be. But now they're going to cut to a close-up, right? He's just not even... Right? Well, he looks really cool there, but who gives a shit? So anyway, it's irrelevant. But overall, though, I will say that, you know, I am very excited for this game. I think that's what comes first. I'm excited because I played it, and the play was really fun. And so everything else that comes after, it's like, ooh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. But in the context of the game, all those things I'm saying are cool, is just little sprinkles on top. Because overall, the proof is in the playing, and the playing so far is pretty fucking good for this game. So I'm excited. I remain excited for Halo. I'm looking forward to it. My first Halo I've ever looked forward to. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Hope you're good.